Welcome friends, I am Engineer Nasir, and in this video I will explain you how to select the square ceiling diffuser to supply the air conditioning air to a room. To make easy to understand, let us make a simple calculation. Let us assume we have an office of size 54 by 34 square feet and height 9 feet. The total airflow CFM is 4200 CFM, and we distribute in the office by 6 number of diffuser 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So when we divide it by 6, then we get 700 CFM for each diffuser. Square ceiling diffusers are of 4 types. Number 1, 4-way air pattern that supply air in 4 direction 1 2 3 and 4. Number 2, 3-way air pattern that supply air in 3 directions. Number 3, 2-way air pattern that supply air in 2 directions. And number 4, 1-way air pattern that supply air only in 1 direction. The selection process for all the 4 types of square ceiling diffuser is same. We will do our study for 4-way air pattern type square ceiling diffuser. To select the square ceiling diffuser, we need number 1 CFM that we have 700, number 2 throw that we will calculate now, number 3 NC level. For office we can use NC level up to maximum 30. Number 4 neck velocity. Generally we use maximum neck velocity up to 500 fpm. Now we will calculate the throw for the diffuser. Total throw is equal to horizontal throw plus vertical throw. As we are supplying air to the office by 6 number of square ceiling diffuser, and these ceiling diffuser are 4-way types, so we can divide this complete office space into 6 equal parts. Let us select one from these 6. So you can see one dimension of this one sixth part of the office equal to 18 feet, and the another dimension is 17 feet. So we will consider which is larger, 18 feet. And this diffuser is supplying air to right, left, up and down. So the horizontal throw will be half of this 18 feet, that is 18 divided by 2 equal to 9 feet. Then for the vertical throw, as the room height is 9 feet, and it is general practice to consider the 6 feet from the finished floor as occupied zone. So to calculate the vertical throw, we will minus it from the total height. Total height is 9 feet minus the occupied zone height, which is 6 feet. Then the vertical throw will be equal to 3 feet. Then the total throw will be equal to 9 plus 3 equal to 12 feet. Now we will select the FCU size from here. We should have CFM 700, throw 12 feet and NC maximum 30. So let us see in the first row, which is 6 inch by 6 inch size. So here the maximum CFM is 225, so we cannot use this. For the second row, 9 inch by 9 inch, the maximum CFM 506, which is also less than 700. Then the third row, 12 inch by 12 inch, here we find the 700 CFM here, but the NC level for it 38, which is greater than 30, so we cannot use it also. Then we'll go for the next row, which is 15 by 15 inch. Here we have 2 CFM 625, which is less than 700. Then the next CFM is 781. Let us see the throw for these. Throw is 16 to 21, which is more than 12, so throw is okay. Then see the NC level. For 625 this 26, and for 781 is 34. So let us check the NC level for 700 CFM by interpolation. So after calculation we found that the NC level for 700 CFM is 29.85, which is less than 30. So we can select this square ceiling diffuser of size 15 by 15 inch. Now we will check the neck velocity. It is a general practice to select the grills and diffuser at a maximum neck velocity of 500 fpm. So let us see, for 781 the neck velocity is 500. So for 700 CFM it will be less than 500 fpm. So it is okay. Now we can select the size for our square ceiling diffuser of 15 by 15 inch or 375 by 375 millimeter. So in this way you can select the square ceiling diffuser for any CFM. You need to calculate the throw and you need to consider the NC level as per your requirement and also the neck velocity. It is the section of a square ceiling diffuser. The top size A by A is its neck size, which will be connected to the duct, and the bottom B by B its face size, which it will be look from the ceiling. So you can select the square ceiling diffuser according to its face size also to match the tile ceiling. So from here you can select the value of its face, then accordingly from here you can select the corresponding neck size. It is the face of the square ceiling diffuser that we see in the ceiling, and it is its neck which is connected to the duct. When we are using tile false ceiling, so it is better to select the face size of the diffuser according to the tile size of the ceiling. These are the neck recommended velocity from Carrier Handbook for broadcast studios. The neck velocity is from 300 to 500, for residence 500 to 700, for apartment 500 to 700, churches, mosque 500 to 750, hotels, bedroom 500 to 750, theaters 500 to 750, private offices 500 to 750, motion picture theaters 1000, general offices 1000 to 1250, department stores upper floor 1500 and department store main floor 2000. These are NC level recommendations by ASHRAE. For motel and hotels, maximum 40, office building, executive and private office is 30, conference room 30, teleconference room 25, open plan office is 40, and corridors, lobbies 40. Courtroom unamplified speech 30, amplified speech 35. Drama theatre 25, music teaching studios 25, music practice room 30, patient room 30, ward 35, operating and procedure room 35, corridor and lobbies 40. Laboratories 50, mosque and churches and temples 25, school classroom 30, large lecture theatre with amplification 30, and large lecture theatre without amplification 25, libraries 30.